Sustainable Development, and Global Food Security. This material is intended for educational purposes only. Our group hereby grants permission to our instructor, Mr. Roldan Ardanes, to use this work as part of his teaching resources. At the end of the discussion, the students may differentiate the stability from sustainability and articulate models of global sustainable development.
Here are the subtopics of Sustainable Development Goal. 1. Sustainable Development Goals. 2. Definition of stability and sustainability. 3. Models of global sustainable development. 4. History of Sustainable Development Goal. 5. 17 Sustainable Development Goals of UN. 6. What is the most important Sustainable Development Goal? Sustainable Development Goal. The Sustainable Development Goal are a set of 17 ambitious goals established by the United Nations in 2015. They serve as a global blueprint to tackle pressing challenges faced by humanity, such as poverty, inequality, climate change, and environmental degradation. Unlike earlier development programs, the SDG take a holistic approach combining economic, social, and environmental aspects of development. For instance, while Goal 1, No Poverty, addressing economic hardship, Goal 13, Climate Action, focusing on environmental challenges, and Goal 4, Quality Education, targets social empowerment, the SDG are universal, applying to every country, whether developed or developing, emphasizing the sustainable development is a collective responsibility. Government and non-governmental organizations, private sectors, and even individuals play a critical role in achieving these goals. The SDG are often framed as a compass for policy making, helping countries set priorities that ensure future generations inherit a world that is economically fair, socially inclusive, and environmentally safe. They include measurable targets and indicators, making progress transparent and accountable. The SDG represents humanity's shared vision for the future, providing a framework that ensures development is equitable, sustainable, and resilient. They are not merely aspirational. They are a practical roadmap for addressing the most urgent challenges of our time.
Good day everyone, I am Decade Rosales Sebastian, and today I'm going to discuss the definition of stability and sustainability. First, let's talk about stability. Stability refers to the ability of systems, whether economic, social, or environmental, to withstand shocks and maintain balance over time. A stable economy avoids extreme fluctuations in employment, inflation, and growth. A stable society ensures law, order, and social cohesion. In environmental terms, stability ensures ecosystems remain resilient and functional, even under stress. So next, let's talk about sustainability. Sustainability, on the other hand, is about long-term viability. It involves meeting current needs without compromising the ability of future generations to meet theirs. Sustainability encompasses three interconnected pillars. First is the economic sustainability, which ensures growth and prosperity. Second is the social sustainability. It is to guarantee fairness, equity, and community well-being. And third one is environmental sustainability, which is to protect natural resources and ecosystems. In practical terms, sustainable development integrates stability into decision making. For example, constructing a renewable energy project promotes economic growth, jobs, environmental protection, clean energy, and social stability, energy security. Experts and reporters often emphasizes that ignoring either stability or sustainability can lead to crisis, such as economic collapse, social unrest, or environmental degradation.
Good day everyone, I am Engine Cadet Pongkol and I'm going to discuss the history of Sustainable Development Goals. Good day. The concept of sustainable development has evolved over decades. In 1987, the Brundtland Commission defined sustainable development as a development that meets the needs of the present without compromising the ability of future generations to meet their own needs. This report highlighted the urgent need to address environmental degradation while pursuing economic growth. In 2000, the United Nations launched the Millennium Development Goals or MDGs, 8 goals targeting extreme poverty, education, gender equality, child morality, maternal health, disease environmental sustainability, and global partnerships. While MDGs achieved significant progress, they were criticized for being too narrow and focused primarily on developing countries. In 2015, the UN adopted the 2030 Agenda for Sustainable Development, introducing the 17 SDGs with 169 specific targets. This agenda was more comprehensive, universal, and inclusive, covering all countries and integrating environmental, social, and economic dimension. Since then, the SDGs have guided national policies, corporate strategies, and civil societies initiatives worldwide. So, in conclusion, the SDGs are the culmination of decades of global efforts to create a framework that ensures prosperity, equity, and environmental protection. They present an evolution from narrow development targets to a universal vision of sustainability.
Good day, I am Deck Cadet Fernando Racho Jr. and I will tackle the most important Sustainable Development Goal. While all SDGs are critical, Goal 13, climate action is often considered the most pivotal. Climate change threatens ecosystems, economies, and communities, undermining progress in almost every other goal. Rising global temperatures, extreme weather events, and sea level rise directly impact food production, water availability, health, and livelihoods. Experts argue that without urgent climate action, achieving goals such as no poverty, zero hunger, clean water, and sustainable cities become extremely difficult. Overall, although all SDGs are vital, climate action serves as a cornerstone because it underpins environmental stability and affects the achievements of other goals. A world that fails to act on climate change risks compromising all other sustainable development efforts.
Global food security.
Factors leading to global food security. Global food security is a complex, multidimensional issue affected by environmental, social, economic, and political factors. In the Philippines, the pandemic revealed vulnerabilities in the both production and distribution system, demonstrating the achievement food security requires resilient, adaptable, and sustainable food policies. Several key factors contribute to global food security. First is agricultural productivity. High yields and efficient farming methods increase the availability of the food. Use of modern technology, irrigation, fertilizers, and crop diversifications can enhance productivity. Economic access. People must have sufficient income or resource to purchase food. Poverty reduction and stable economic growth are crucial for equitable food access. Food distribution system, efficient logistics, storage, and transportation ensure that food reaches markets and communities without spoilage or waste. Political stability and governance. Strong policies, governance, and social safety nets reduce vulnerability to crises such as famine or market shocks. Sustainable practices. Protecting natural resources, addressing climate change, and reducing environmental degradation ensure long-term food ability. In the Philippines, for example, rice and corn are stable crops, and natural disasters like typhoons can disrupt destruction. Investment in resilience, agriculture, disaster preparedness, and social support system. Conclusion: global food security depends on combination of production, access, distribution, governance, and sustainability. Countries that strengthen these factors are better prepared to feed their population even in the times of crisis.
Components of food security discussion. The 5 components of food security ensures that population have consistent access to adequate nutrition. Number 1. Availability. Sufficient quantities of food are consistently available through production, imports, or aid. Number 2. Access. Individuals have the economic, social, and physical means to obtain food. Number 3. Utilization. Proper nutrition, food safety, and dietary diversity ensures that food consumed supports health. Number 4. Stability. Food availability and access are reliable over time without risk from sudden shortages or price spikes. Number 5. Sustainability. Food systems are managed responsibly, protecting natural resources for future generations. During the COVID-19 pandemic, many countries, including the Philippines, experienced instability and availability and access to those supply chains disruption and income losses. Conclusion: the 5 components availability, access, utilization, stability, and sustainability from the foundation of food security. Addressing all components holistically is essential for building resilient food system that
Is food security possible? Food security is challenging but possible with coordinated efforts at local, national, and global levels. Achieving ensure vulnerable populations are protected. Global cooperation is also vital. International trade, aid program, and partnership can fill gaps where national systems fail. The United Nations Food and Agriculture Organizations or FAO emphasize that ending hunger is achievable if it integrates productions, access, and sustainability while addressing the root causes of inequality in environmental degradation. While challenges like climate change and population growth are real, countries that invest in resilience innovations and equity demonstrate that food security is attainable. Even under adverse conditions, food security is possible but requires multifaceted coordinated approach that address both short-term needs and long-term sustainability by combining technology, innovations, policy, support, and global collaboration. Nations can work toward a world where everyone has access to sufficient, safe, and nutritious food